I played Super Monkey Ball, and the only way I can describe it is like when you've got that favourite snack or that favourite meal from the shop, and then when you eat it, you realise that they've definitely changed out some of the ingredients for something cheaper. You may still like it, but it's definitely far less substantial, and in my case, far less enjoyable. Visually, for a 3DS game, the game absolutely still looks fine. There's nothing really wrong with the game graphically. Gameplay-wise, while I don't quite feel the physics are great, there's definitely some weirdness going on in my opinion, it generally controls pretty fine. The gameplay more falls apart when it comes to the level design. Now let me make it clear, I'm no expert Monkey Ball player or anything like that. Like, I love the Super Monkey Ball games, but I wouldn't call myself an expert. I'd probably call myself pretty terrible even. So when I say that this game is stupidly easy, that kind of should say something. There was maybe 1 or 2 levels in the entire game that I actually struggled with. Otherwise, it was pretty much a breeze, except for the parts where, because of the easiness, my brain would switch off and I'd just run headfirst into a bumper. The bumpers were the only real obstacle that I was worried about. Because if I'm breezing through the final world, when normally I would flounder in any other Monkey Ball game, then something is seriously wrong with the level design. And the game overall takes maybe an hour to beat, if not less. It really is an absolute breeze to get through. The only other real thing to note are the party games, something that Super Monkey Ball usually does have some good history with. However, there's only 2 that I remember, that being Monkey Kart and Monkey Fight. But the party games, much like the main game, is way too shallow. You know, I don't like giving negative reviews like this because I like seeing the bright side to a lot of games, but Super Monkey Ball 3D is such an inconsequential experience. Hell, there's not even a story. Whenever you pick a world, all that happens is a little pop-up book opens up and you see your monkey notice a portal and they fall in, and that's the story. And they do that with every single one. They just recycle the same animation, like 8 times? The music is okay, but it is largely unmemorable. If you're looking for like a proper good Super Monkey Ball, this isn't the way to go in my opinion. So honestly, I cannot recommend you go out of your way to play it. There are just better experiences out there, especially now with the Nintendo Switch, where you can play 2 different Monkey Ball games that I'd argue are infinitely better than this.